I would love to see in the future that the energetic way of looking at bodies or beings would be more included. How it's now, it's still symptomatic, a lot of conclusions.
How can we, as investigators, as true scientists, discover something so far beyond with the access bars? And that's what we're looking to do here.
My name is Astrid Vester and I live in the Netherlands. I started to study medicine from 1982. I graduated at 1989. I did some internal medicine, some psychiatry, some regular stuff. And then I decided, well, is this really about health? Is it really helping people? Is this really a holistic vision? And then a whole new other world opened up when I discovered there is much more than only the body. There's a lot more energetic way that you can look at it. I have a practice already for 30 years and I give lectures about lifestyle medicine and also energetic medicines. I use a lot of the access tools, also the clearing statement and a lot of verbal clearings and also access bars. I use a lot in my practice, a lot. And I see so much changes. For a lot of people, it can be Parkinson's or MS or depression or anxiety or a lot of changes. Yeah, it's beautiful.
With this research, we're looking to create something so far beyond what we can even fathom right now. We're taking the same metrics, but we are amplifying the reach of what access bars can create for individuals in a small scale, internally within the body, physiologically, psychologically, how the access bars can contribute to your neighbor. We can begin to see how me having my bars run can create greater ease for not only myself, but you.
My name is Zsófia Makranci and I'm from Hungary. I'm a medical doctor and I work as a medical doctor. I'm a naturopath as well and I'm a lifestyle advisor. We are measuring blood pressure, breath, pulse and heart coherence. And we are exploring how does bar session, what kind of change can create in the body.
We can measure breath because it's telling something about the autonomic nervous system. So if you have a parasympathetic state, your breath goes down, and if you are a sympathetic state, your breath goes up.
Based on what we have seen, the blood pressure decreases, even the pulse and the breathe. The body relaxes and goes to the state coherence.
So we put some questions, for example, how calm and relaxed do you feel right now? And people do that before and after bar sessions. And if you look at the global scores that we have now, you can see that some people are going better on the psychological scores, some people are going better on the physical scores, and some people are going better on both. So sometimes it's a little bit different in what state you are, if it's a physiological achievement or if it's a psychological state that is better, like you feel less depressed or more calm or something like that. I would love to see in the future that the energetic way of looking at bodies or beings would be more included. That would be then the standard way of looking. Like how it's now, it's still symptomatic, a lot of conclusions. I would love to see more of the energetic way of looking. And as far as I can see now, it's moving. There are some doctors that want to be it. So they start to look, oh wow, this is different. Oh, how can I be that? And then some things in the regular medicine starts to move. And that's what I see, and that's what makes me happy. I also can see that there are a lot more possibilities for a lot of people that seek help in healthcare, in the regular healthcare. So if more doctors are having these tools and they're trying to look in an energetic way, then there will be much more possible. Now that we have had time to look at the results, here's what we found. We did about 80 people in the research. 38 were controls. We had a big group of controls. And in the controls, we did only some rest for 30-45 minutes. The difference between the two groups were huge. In the bars group, the pulse and breath per minute goes down, which means that people are moving from a sympathetic to a parasympathetic state. And also the heart rate variability did go up in the bars group. In the control group, there was almost no difference before and after that we measured with the same type of measurements. About the heart rate variability, I was very surprised because the heart rate variability will go up when you do a lot of exercise in breathing or relaxing exercises. So with the bars, only touching some points on the head for 3/4 or 1 hour, you saw the heart rate variability go up a lot, which means for me that the heart gets a lot more space, and also the messages that the heart sends to the brain, we get more space, and thereby the heart is coming into coherence with the brain. And when the brain comes in coherence with the heart, it will also give proper messages to the body. The coherence in the body goes up too. So that's something beautiful that we discovered with the bars. In healthcare, I see a lot of people with stress and burnout. People are up in their mind, thinking a lot. And if you are a lot in your mind in a kind of sympathetic state, then you will not relax or cure from any disease. I would recommend the bars in all kind of practices because it's so easy and it has no side effects. What would it take to have more doctors in this research?